hoping you can take a look at VRA for me, if that's okay.
No worries. It's been quite interesting week last week for VRA.
It has indeed.
Yes. So let's check what it's doing. Right. I know, look, guys, I apologize because my charts are very, very busy. But at the same time, look, because I play levels, I really do. I'm going to get rid of the EMAs for the second. But, okay, hold on, because this is a daily chart, right? This, I could possibly draw another line here just to about the 18 mark. But the dance around the 2 cent has been really exploited. Do you know, this zone here, I remember doing analysis before and pointing out, you know, that 2 cent is important level for us, and it is still proving to be quite the level at the minute. I think everything is going to kind of play out from around this zone. Either we completely break down again or else we bounce up. I don't know personally what to think of all the information that's been circling around. I've tried to listen into the EMA that guys had last week because it was during my it was my birthday on Saturdays and I was away. I wasn't going to be logging in to listen to spaces. But the guys recorded it and it's 2.5 hours long and I'm kind of halfway through. So you can understand, you know, when EMAs like this are happening without anybody from the team present, it's hard to control the environment and hard to control the conversation and not be biased when you are a holder and you're part of the community. And you're just, you know, the questions could be sometimes, I wouldn't call them aggressive, but they are one-sided, you know, and there wasn't anybody really to defend the whole talk about the POV tokens. But I don't know, Milky, if you have any feedback or anything, any thoughts, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I've not heard anything else myself either. I think there's a lot of FUD going around, obviously, because of what was revealed. But I think it's more a case that we just need to wait for the updated tokenomic information. I don't think it's going to be updated tokenomics. I think it's just updated information which hasn't been provided before. Mm-hmm. So I think when we see that, that may help settle things down again.
So, and do you want to tell the lads what the actual issue is about?
Okay, so basically in layman's terms, it seems as if the tokenomic structure of Veracity enables the contract owners to mint new tokens, which obviously means that it's not a deflationary token. And this has created a lot of FUD because it's making people think, well, wait a minute, maybe the value of the token is being deliberately suppressed by the project because of its tokenomics. So, I mean, obviously that's just speculation at the moment, and it's making people a bit skittish. Mm-hmm. But because unfortunately they haven't provided more detailed information in their white paper originally, it's enabling this kind of FUD to go around at the moment. So they have said that they will release it. It's just a matter of when, I think. So don't know when that will be yet.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you are aware, but I am a very big Veracity believer, and I came from that community first, and just seeing that I knew I know one of the guys that used to work with Veracity, and he was with them for a few years, Marco. He left a while ago, and he was explaining to us that Mark, the CEO, is very, very old school. He just doesn't like to talk about anything. He loves to deliver. And that is all cool, but I think the community is hurting. And I think the fact that he isn't addressing personally, he isn't, even like releasing quick updates, even a voice note or a quick video, or if he doesn't want to show his face, do a little voice note or something for the community. I know they do address stuff in Discord and I think on Telegram, but the crowds are on Twitter. That's where, majority of people are on social media, and not on like closed groups that only fans of the token go and join. I could be a Veracity holder, but I'm not going to bother going into their social groups, because I'm also holding and investing in other projects. So I just feel definitely 100% disappointed at the fact that there is no adjustment on CEO's side to meet the community and crowds with this information head on. That there is like he's kind of behaving like a little spoiled princess in the way that, look, it's my token, it's amazing, it's great, you just have to wait for it. I'm going to start it out for you, it's fine, you just have to believe me because I know what I have. So it is just obviously emotions getting into the way in the way here of this. However, from the fundamental analysis, I think, and the fact that what it is technically, in technology wise, I think it is amazing. You can't take it away from them, but we still have to see the proof of your work yet. Right, so there's a lot happening with this token. We mightn't get any answers, or maybe only some answers. We may never get all the answers we want to hear.
That may not happen soon either.
Yeah. So anyway, the big listing happened. They got Coinbase. Congrats on that. But I don't know what's next for them, and how they're going to turn things around. But they definitely need to speak up. So looking at that,
I mean, one thing I'm really happy about is that they got listed on crypto.com, which means that people who hold VRA can now withdraw their VRA to crypto.com and spend it.
Yeah, apologies, crypto.com, not Coinbase. Yeah, they got crypto.com. Yeah. That's big. That is.
So that's where that little pump came in recently, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That listing on crypto.com.
Just there.
So, but yeah, so I think that's really, really good. Really, really good, because it is going to be worth a shit ton of money in the future. So being able to spend it without having to sell it would be amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Did you say we'll be able to spend it without having to sell it? Could you just elaborate on how it works?
Yeah. So let's say you've got 100,000 of the tokens. Instead of selling it to then withdraw it to another exchange to off ramp it into your bank account, all you have to do is have a crypto.com account, withdraw it to there, and then get a debit card issued from the crypto.com, and then you can spend it. You can spend your VRA directly from your bags, your wallet in crypto.com. And so obviously you're not having to spend it all at the same time. So if the price is moving up, then your spending power will also increase.
Yeah, I see how that works.
So it's really, really good. It's really, really good. To be honest, because it hasn't yet, the fact that it's not yet in the top 300 in market cap, and it's not yet listed on the two biggest exchanges, Coinbase and Binance, and you can still spend it, I think it's absolutely amazing, personally. I love it. I love it. So I'm really happy with that listing.
No, yeah, I think that's, yeah.
Awesome news. Congrats on that, definitely to them. But let's see what happens next, because on a bigger picture, guys, like that 2 cent was always important. You can see how many times this was actually the support here. So losing this, it could just come down in a choppy way and revisit much lower. This would be possibly, yeah, look, I marked those now. I usually these dotted lines are like mid-ranges, so they're not like extremely important, but they can turn into being, that orange lane is just my alert for price, just in case we drop down this range. Lose the 2 cents, we could just easily keep dropping lower and lower. There isn't another good support here would be, look, possibly this where I have that actually price, so about 17, you know, that kind of looks there was some support here. This is a daily chart, you know, so it kind of hung around this area for a bit. So you can see this was just like little steps then down, so it's hard going back all the way to last year March. Then obviously this would have been about 9 cents, so below 10 cents zone. But this would be like really kind of bearish scenario here. It's holding the 2 cents here at the minute, you know, that little accumulation zone. Hard to like, I'm looking at everything, guys, at the minute, and I spoke to a few more experienced traders that have been in trading for years and years, and I was chatting to them and I said, look, what do you think? Because at the minute, you know, when I'm looking at charts personally, I find it really hard to read what's going to happen next. And you know, I was kind of doubting myself and all that, but like every one of them told me they can't see themselves. They don't know where we're going from here, and it's okay, because it is literally that moment in history that you really can't at all assume anything right now. It is, and because of that chop recently, because of that, you know, the last month just being like this up and down within very, very small range, where's the direction? Anything can happen, so something has to give here right now. So at the minute we are just looking at what we literally see here, and we have to wait for that breaking point, whether it's going to be breaking to the upside or whether it's going to be breaking to the downside. So what I'm doing here right now is just sorry, now I don't know if that's not my postman. Just looking at possible levels where this could land, but then if we're going to see capitulation, everybody hide and catch whatever you can, like, you know. No, I'm only messing here right now, but it's impossible to predict. It's just impossible to predict right now. Only safest thing for me to do is look at next support, and wait, like I was saying, I'm not getting into trades. If you want to buy more, yeah, we can look at levels. You know, this is where you could possibly load up on this gem. So you can see this actually is a daily. There is a small it's an 800 EMA forming, so that is about the 15 cent mark. That's the next important. So if we were to like start dropping, you'd be looking at this as a rather significant. So from the 2 cent down to 1.5. In terms of up, we need to see like proper push above the 2 cent 22 mark, and then get like you can see all those red candles here. That would be your first zone to take out. So between the 2 cent and the 3 cent would be an important level to break through and then get going up. I think that's for Verasity from what I see at the minute. I hope this helps.
Sure does, Martha.